gonna do if I don't hit record?
Okay,
Matt,
here.
could you please hit record, because we would like to make this a part of the podcast, as we are trying to make good content for our followers.
What podcast is it, Zachary?
It is Pop Culture Unboxing, the best pop culture podcast in
America. Sorry.
I really liked where Zach was going, and then Ryan
Sorry.
Ryan just has to go in there with his German voice. Is there any German in you?
No. Wait, is there any German in
Yeah.
my blood? Yeah.
Okay.
I'm half German, half
I
Irish.
thought so.
I'm completely.
I said that, and I'm like, wait, I think Ryan does have German.
I'm
inside of
completely
him.
down the middle. One side of my family is called.
It's called.
There's the McCrackens, and the Beatties, and the Beatties is the German Beatties.
We've had we're now on episode 97, and I'm certain I've asked you this before. Is there anyone on the McCracken side named Philip?
Yes.
Yeah?
Phil, yeah. There's a Phil McCracken, yeah. I mean, he's dead now, but yeah.
Making fun of the dead.
Nice.
What are you doing?
Nice. Can I ask a question?
Robin's at Disney, and she just sent me a photo.
How okay. How
group-
interesting.
She says the grouping of hotels we were staying at has this outside of the bathroom, and it's a black and white R2D2.
Ooh,
and
that's an Imperial one.
Imperial R2D2?
I had a question about her.
Her.
Your girlfriend
Yes.
is part Jewish, right?
Yes.
And you're part German?
No, she's not Jewish. Okay. That is a very, we should not, I don't know if this is appropriate on the show, but that's actually a bad joke. That
Is it really?
Her family has made
I've heard
about
it enough
her.
times that I
Right.
thought that she was Jewish.
Listen,
I thought she was part Jewish.
I was the same thing. So I never asked any questions because when we decorate for Christmas, she also puts a corner of the house and decorates Hanukkah colors, like all of the Hanukkah stuff. And I thought, okay, so she just everyone says she's Jewish. I honor her. I honor that. Sure, that she honors that. And then I find out the only reason is that her brother Drew and collective group all make fun of her for having a bigger nose, and so they just assume.
My God.
So they just call her Jewish, and I'm like,
Wow.
what is going on? And then I asked, I was like, so did you pull a me? And then when everyone's making fun of you, calling you a Jewish person, is that why you get the decoration? She says, no, I actually respect their culture because she's a history buff and she loves history.
Okay.
And she also studied a lot of the Holocaust because she wanted to be she wanted to be a historian for the Holocaust.
This story just went from Ashkenazi to Ashkenazi.
Right. So
that one's a thinker.
So that's
So what? So suffice to say, Ryan, you've torpedoed my hopes that you represent the coming together of people who were once adversaries.
My brother is.
your own headcanon, man.
That's fair.
My
can make your
brother's
own
German
head-
and Polish.
But yeah, so
Okay, I'll take that.
but yeah, so what you were thinking, I had the same thought until I asked,
Sheesh.
and I was completely disappointed.
How does it feel having a mirror held up to you?
I mean, I don't understand what you're reflecting
Of course you don't. Of course you don't.
with that.
Of course.
It was funny because it was a reflection.
I'm an
joke.
idiot.
Can I ask for advice?
Sure.
What kind of shoes should I get? I need new shoes. The Vans I'm wearing right now are my least destroyed shoes, and they're pretty destroyed.
Depends who wants to pay me.
Wait, how old are you?
27.
It's time to start thinking about New Balance.
No, stop.
Listen,
I'm not in. I do in my storage unit. I do have a pair of Jordan grape Gatorade grapes.
We should buy New Balances for Christmas.
we should.
Stop. Stop. I'll burn them.
Even though I'm older than
I
you.
have Jordan Retro 5s that are absolutely annihilated.
This guy did it.
The $150 shoes that I wore to literal pieces.
I have a pair of shoes that I spent $150 on, but I don't wear them.
I'm pretty
I have
sure
a pair
all
that I'm-
shoes are like 125 or higher now. So 150 isn't
No.
that big a deal.
50, 60 bucks will get you a nice pair of Vans.
I think you might have saw those shoes, but you definitely
Which
I think
ones?
have my Iron Man shoes.
Oh yeah.
So those are I paid $160 for them, and I've only worn them once. And
Same
I've
with
never
my
worn them
grapes.
again. You're great. That's right. I forgot.
See,
about
I have a
them.
I
problem
need to remember
because
which kind of Jordan they are.
I have a pair of sneakers that my grandparents bought me literally like a decade ago that I still wear. And I have a pair of boots that I wear. Those are the only two that I wear.
Wait, so you only wear? Wait, okay. So you
I have two pairs of shoes And
okay. I
Air
thought
Jordan
you were,
1.
I don't know
these,
why.
These boots are like 4 years old. My other shoes are like 10 years old.
Well, that means they're good shoes.
Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Gatorade Rush Violet Men's are what I have.
There you
Size 13, I think.
Ooh, that boy.
I have to
13's
wear
the big-
I have to
that's
wear
the-
size 13 or 14 in Jordans for some reason. Like normally
only
I'm
Jordans. Though?
Yeah, normally I'm in like an 11 and 11 and a half.
Really?
In Jordans I have to go up like 2 to 3 sizes.
Oh, I've never bought a pair of Jordans, but that must mean because like my average shoe size now is 13.
I think they just have a lot more padding than most other
that
shoes.
might be because I know when I bought DC those DC skater shoes, I've tried them on like recently, and I still have to go up to 14. But in Nikes, like all like gym and running shoes, which I normally wear, those are my average size of 13. So
That's why I don't order shoes or clothes online
because
you never know how well they're going to fit.
well, also the bigger your shoe size is, the more money you have to pay for shoes. It's kind of like I'm 6'3", so I'm super tall. So finding jeans,
All right, brag about it.
well, so buying jeans my size is already pain. I can't imagine. There's people that are like 6'8", and I can't imagine they have to special order those. Like,
Yeah.
even me, like I have to go to a website to order them. But
Zach, how does it feel being able to buy jeans pretty easily?
They're terrible because I actually have a small torso. So I'm 5'10", but I can't find any pair of pants that are the right length.
Oh.
So to give you an example, I don't think I had some stomach problems growing up. So we think it may have stunted my growth a little bit. I have a
sorry.
6-foot arm span on a 5'10" body.
You got gypped. I'm
Yeah,
not allowed to say that, am I?
yeah, you're allowed to say it.
Okay, cool. Ryan gave me permission.
Okay. So yeah, by like
They don't
2
give
inches.
us money, so you can talk.
So like
all the crap you
everything
want.
I do is always like 2 inches off.
Oh,
So
I
it's like
see.
I'll get a medium sized shirt, and it's like longer than it should be because I should be like two inches taller.
Well, if it makes you
Like,
guys feel better, other than being real fat, I'm proportioned pretty well.
to go back to go
being wildly obese.
to go.
I am very well proportioned. I am average arm length, average height, average leg length, everything's
it.
average, and it works out great. Other than shoe size, I guess.
I just want to say
Oh.
I'm glad you're comfortable enough to make those jokes though, because there are people that I know that are very like.
Have you heard the one I make before about it? I made it to my
don't
boss
think so.
earlier today at the
I
vape
don't
shop.
think so.
Is
That's
what
that's
did
the
he say?
second fat joke about yourself I've heard you say.
what was the first?
Well, the first one was
Because I might be about
the
to tell you
first one was at your apartment. What were we talking about? Give me a minute. I have to remember because it was in context. We were talking about what were we talking? Oh my god! I know because it was around Christmas time. We were playing D&D, and I showed up for D&D early.
Yeah.
and we made a joke. I made some sort of joke, and then you added to it about your own weight, and then it made the joke funnier. But I can't remember.
So we were
give me a
talking.
minute.
So he ordered. So it was real slow today. So he ordered McDonald's later on, and I forget exactly what prompted me to say it, but he asked if I wanted anything. At first I said no, and then he said, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, all right, fine. And I got something, and then we ate, and we were talking later, and he said, and they gave us extra fries or something, and he went to throw them away maybe, and he said he made a comment about like the quality of food or how much food he could eat, and I just turned to him, I looked at him and said, "You don't get a body like mine without knowing how to eat."
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I
What
remember
was
more of
the-
the context, but that's the one I'll throw out. Is
I remember.
there-
I
if there's-
remember. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, if there's any video you get to watch and look up 600-pound life malnourished.
Oh,
It is
I love 600-pound
the
life.
funniest
videos.
thing in the world. So it's this Indian doctor who's very blunt and he's great.
Doctor Now.
But this guy comes in and he's very clear, like he's huge, and he's like, okay, you're experiencing some. This guy's like throwing up repeatedly. He's like, I'm not eating a lot, and he goes, you've gained weight since your gastric bypass, which means you're eating more than you should. And he goes, well, I keep throwing up, and he goes, it's because you're eating too much. And he goes, well, I don't want to get malnourished.
Oh,
And
that's
this
the
guy-
dude. That's the dude that says that. Well, go ahead.
So this guy looks at him and just goes, "Do you look malnourished?"
That's
It is the funniest thing in the
same,
world.
That's the same guy. He made excuse that he said I can't pee anymore. It's like, so all this weight is just filled up like my bladder filled up. He's just and Dallas just is like, "Are you kidding? What?"
That's
so
a
funny.
bold choice.
But the fat joke was added on. It was actually because I was ordering Uber Eats,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, I don't think, because I was ordering Burger King. I was like, I don't think I can get a large size Burger King. And then you looked at me, and I was like, I don't know if I'm big enough to do it. He's just like, look at me, man. Everything's all golden. Or something like that. That's what you said. Something like that is what you said. I was like, I don't think I want to eat that much food because I don't want to get fat. You're like, look at me, man. I'm living a golden life or something like that. I remember, that's what we were saying because that was also what we were watching those Destiny videos. That's the day you showed me that one dude who makes those meme Destiny videos.
Yeah.
To go back to your shoe size though, real
Yes.
quick, is there any brand of shoes you don't wear? Is there any brand other than New Balance?
Of course,
obviously?
any dad shoes I wear. I run the gamut. Flip flops, I guess I won't wear.
Okay,
Unless,
so
like,
flip.
they're-
Well, wait, are they?
For the
well, you wear
for
flip
purpose of,
flops,
like shower shoes.
Well,
and
you wear
stuff.
flip flops. I've seen you. The ones, but it's not the ones that go in between your toes.
Those are sandals.
This is why I know I'm your.
I don't
vet.
wear. No, are you thinking about like the slip-ons?
Right. Those.
I don't wear those.
Oh,
My
you don't?
brothers do,
Oh, okay.
but no, I just wear normal sandals. Usually.
Okay.
I also wear Crocs at work.
You wear Crocs
when I work with the top
and
stuff.
you won't wear New Balances.
They're non-slip Crocs. They don't have the they don't
Doesn't
have
matter.
they don't have
Listen,
the speed holes in
The
them.
moment it
just,
says
just
Crocs.
because they're 4-wheel
And
drive doesn't make
I
them
don't
any
put
better.
them in 4-wheel drive usually.
What is 4-wheel drive and
Sport
Crocs?
Put them in sport mode.
What does that mean?
Got to go fast.
I don't know what
They've
that
got a
means.
little loop on them that can go around your ankle to keep them from falling off.
You're
and
supposed
people-
to put that on the whole time.
But you
No.
don't have to. You can roll it forward so they're more like slippers.
Yeah.
Which one is sport mode?
When they roll it back so you can run without them falling off.
Yeah.
So it's either sport
That's
mode or
incredible.
4-wheel
I'm buying
drive.
Crocs now.
There's a Croc store at Tanger. Just down 79. Do you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the Croc store.
Can I get what colors can I get?
What color do you like?
Every color.
Okay.
I may have to leave this
The
podcast.
non-slip work Crocs are great, but they don't have the holes to put the little bedazzle things in. Because they are all business. They've got the like. If you ever seen the bottom of like a non-slip shoe, how it's got those little tiny triangles all over it to give it more surface area. These Crocs have it.
I drank too much today.
Is it?
They're great.
So
Oh God.
Because I need non-slip shoes.
you're kidding, right? You actually wear Crocs?
Okay, the reason why, and I scoffed at it as well, but what are you pointing at?
No, I'll wait till your story's
so
done.
You
then I'll
sound
talk
so
about
much like my uncle. My uncle
My
brought this.
parents did it to me.
Hold on. My uncle brought this thing to
I
camp.
can picture your dad wearing Crocs.
He does. My parents wear Crocs all the time.
I
My
can
dad has
see that.
fur-lined Crocs for his. Those are his out and about Crocs. His daily drivers.
You're telling me he has pimp Crocs. Is
Yes.
what you're telling me. Because they have
daily
fur.
driver.
His daily drivers have fur. Have probably fake fur on the inside of them. But
I
then
would
he has his
hope
work
so.
Crocs. So he wears his daily drivers to work. Slips those off because he doesn't keep them in sport mode. Then he puts on the work Crocs that are non-slip. And it's
Oh my
business
God.
time.
Oh, I'm starting to get that pain in the back of my throat from laughing.
Dude, I'm telling you, you sound just like my uncle.
I
We go
just-
fly fishing every year,
Bro.
and we're in the middle of nowhere, so there's no shower. He turns the corner, like he has this Jeep Gladiator. He turns the corner, and we look over. We have no idea what on earth we're looking at. He looks over and goes, "Look, it's a shower toga."
Oh my God.
Like, at that level of just what on earth are you bringing to me
Oh my
is what
God.
this podcast has become.
But
I
okay,
can't
wait.
help but
Let me finish justifying this.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
So my shoes were falling apart and they weren't very comfortable, and so my dad
Crocs?
No, the Jordans.
Okay.
I was wearing those there. They were getting destroyed there because there's chocolate and butter on the floor and stuff. Like it's on
Right,
so
right.
it gets slippery. Jordans aren't known for their grippiness.
For the fans that don't know, his family owns a toffee house and he works there sometimes
Yes.
to help out.
And so
Delicious.
I wanted non-slip shoes. My dad says, well, Crocs, I think, makes those. And that train of thought led to him and I making an exodus to the Croc store at Tanger Outlets, which is a big open plan mall. I don't know how many there are. But anyway, we go there and we roll on in to the Croc store. And let me tell you, this place It was like it was like
Crocs heaven, huh?
yeah, it was this place, and they had like some of these were like the Cadillac of Crocs. They were
Nothing.
they were clean.
Nothing you're saying right now is registering. Like
And
Cadillac of Crocs
and
doesn't
so
even
then-
fit.
so
Fur-lined
suffice
Crocs.
to say, it was a business expense. So I didn't have to buy these $50 Crocs myself. My
So,
family's business bought them.
I have a very, very
Welcome to the
important
pop
question.
culture unboxing show where we
the
talk about
Croc
pop culture.
unboxing,
Yeah, this
actually.
is-
Now.
the
Hold
pop
on,
culture show where all we
Croc
talk
culture.
about.
I have a
I just wanna
legitimate
say-
Zach
question.
has a question.
You good?
Will your dad wear New Balance?
I don't know.
Well, we have to buy him a phone, like a belt holder.
So
a
you
phone
you
belt
guys
holder.
will wear Crocs, but not New Balance.
It's what
Well,
a backwards world you people live in.
but like
I
Crocs
never want to
have
hear a
utility.
single political opinion from you
Do
guys
New-
ever again.
do New Balance give you the option to go in luxury mode or sport mode?
Everything you're saying just makes me like so.
Have you ever worn Crocs?
No.
My previous
Give him a
statement
shot.
stands.
I just love the idea. So there's two things in this whole conversation that I keep picturing. One, your dad is the spokesman of Crocs.
Okay.
And two, just the idea.
To Matt's dad, this is great. I love you so much.
Oh man, I love his dad. Man, if I could be adopted,
Dad, I was wrong. The Crocs are great.
if there was anyone to adopt me, it would be his dad.
I just love the term
But-
work Crocs.
Well, that's the thing is I can imagine your dad getting up in the morning. He's having his coffee and his like breakfast.
He
and
doesn't
he's
drink
reading
coffee.
He's reading his newspaper. In my vision,
man.
okay, my fantasy.
Okay.
And he puts it down. He goes out and he looks at his just like those rich people have like the wall of shoes. It's just him with Crocs and they all have fur pros. Like which goes with my outfit today? And he puts them on, goes to work. As soon as he comes to the back door, he just slips them off and gets into his sport work ones that just have flames on the side
Yeah.
of them. And he just starts making chocolate like crazy. That's
When
all
you
I
have them
picture.
in- So, do you want to know a cool feature about these Crocs?
I mean, you're selling them pretty well.
So,
Probably should leave them up for surprises.
So obviously, if you don't have don't have them in sport mode, they still got to stay on a little bit. So there's like this little lip that goes a little bit above your or past your heel, and comes up to like kind of keep your foot guided on the right path. Keep it centered,
So,
Like
and
Christ.
in position,
I
Or
want
the
to
Holy
understand.
Spirit.
and gently cradling your heel.
But I want to understand. So luxury mode is that little flap is up like where the top of your ankles
Yeah.
would hit. So like when you're walking, because it's not in sport mode, you're only walking, so they don't slip off. But when you got to run, you got
gotta
to take them off real quick and slip them over.
You can just lift your, or you can just, yeah, you gotta take them off first because your leg's in the way if you try to.
It's
switch.
just like
So
shifting
tell me
gears.
this, Matt.
Yes.
If end of world situation, the ground is cracking in half and you've got to run, do you have time to slip your Crocs
yeah,
off?
you can
and
do it
put-
real quick.
You can do it quick.
You can pull your foot out, use your toe to pull the sport mode down, and then cram your foot back in.
Screw
You're
a
good to
State
go.
Farm sponsorship. We should be sponsored by Crocs.
But
right
so this little
Oh,
lip that
oh
holds
my
your
God.
heel. Do you know when you're standing a lot and the bottom of your feet start getting a little itchy? You pull your feet
No,
out a
I
little bit.
don't know what
you
that
pull
feels.
your feet out a little bit, and you can scratch them on that little lip that keeps your heel all nice and safe. Go right back in, and you're
wait a
on the
minute.
go again.
You're telling me that these shoes also come with a heel grinder?
yes.
These are the best shoes of the world.
Yeah,
I don't-
they are.
I'm buying Crocs. I'm buying them right now.
Okay. Perfect.
You guys just talk while I go to my.
For those of you that can't see, Ryan legitimately just turned around and he's looking up
Yeah.
Crocs. I think he's going to buy a pair
No,
of
we,
Crocs right
we should make this a community thing. I'll get my dad to come too. We'll all go to the Croc store.
I'll go to the Croc store.
See if you can find mine. Oh, I think those are them. On the second from the right in the middle.
For those of you that can't see,
No, second from the right.
they're online.
Second from the right. I've been drinking. These ones.
Yeah, click on that.
These ones
Do
look
those
like. These actually look like the ones you
Does
would
that
buy.
have does that have non-slip bottom?
Slip resistant.
Those are my shoes. Those are my Crocs right there. Tell them the Amazon page.
Oh my god!
my
I could
God.
get them in tie
You
dye.
can get, mine are black,
Oh,
but you can get them in tie dye. They come in all sorts of shapes and sizes.
I could
and
get ones
colors.
with pizza and burgers on them.
Yeah, you can.
These are the shoes of the future.
Crocs really are the shoes of the future.
So if you're wondering, everybody, if you go to Amazon and you search Crocs men and women, they're unisex too.
Women are allowed to wear them too. They really are the shoes of the future.
oh my god!
Is that bistro clogs. They're slip resistant. Just Google that. You're gonna.
Slip resistant work shoes.
Look at that, and we're not even making
How
any
much would
money
you have
because
to
we
pay
didn't
for
put
them
a
according
link.
You could get lava cracked ones. This
Yeah,
is
you can.
incredible.
How much does Amazon want from you for them?
Hang on, let me pick my size. $34.
Oh,
it's a steal.
It's a steal.
I
You're-
could get lightning effect ones though.
Right, dude.
what I
Crocs
should-
has your back.
All it'll cost you is your social life, and if you're listening to this podcast, you have nothing to lose.
What I should do is I should buy the lightning ones and then go sell my car and buy a van, like one of those like old style.
Oh my
like-
god, yes.
like
You get
metal
a swagger
vans.
wagon.
Yes. Sell all of your other shoes too while you're at it, because you
could
won't
do
need
that.
anything else.
Right? Because I'm hooked.
And
I'm not
to
gonna buy that. Hold
further
on.
sell this, on the inside of the Crocs, you know how a lot of sandals, like especially better slip-on ones, have those little nubbies that keep your foot nice and secure.
Yeah.
Crocs have them.
I just.
Crocs got them.
Oh my god.
And it's all rubber. It's one big little slab of rubber right under your foot. Nothing. If it it doesn't break, they're indestructible.
So to give you an example of how I viewed this entire conversation, how close are we to the end of this podcast?
We've just spent the last 20 minutes talking about Crocs.
I was gonna say, I don't think we have much
Our
time
pop
on this
culture
podcast
show
to talk about
has
anything else.
evolved into Croc culture unboxing.
I don't care what anybody says. This is the best show on any
It is.
podcast ever. I don't
And
care.
if
what
I
anybody
haven't convinced you to buy a pair of Crocs, you aren't living.
bro, if we don't ever have any listeners, if we never make it,
Mm-hmm.
and I just when I'm old and in the retirement home, lose
Wearing
my
your
sanity,
Crocs.
wear my lightning Crocs because I think they're in my size.
Because I think they're in my size.
Order them, coward.
He's in the process of putting his information in.
He added it to his cart. He's going to his cart.
He's proceeding to check out.
He's
Oh no! Oh, wrong debit card.
he just did it.
He just
All right,
He
it worked.
ordered because he ordered himself some Crocs.
All right,
Excellent choice.
I got the lightning ones.
You did.
I
Yours are
can't-
cooler than
I-
mine.
I can't believe this.
Zach, you're up.
You want me to buy them for you, baby boy?
Nah, I got dignity.
Don't you worry, I'll buy
Aw.
them for you.
Aw,
I got
nice
dignity.
early Christmas gift.
Well, listen. In this podcast, we believe in a fair and balanced view of every product.
No, we don't.
And I
Yeah,
have
we don't.
and I have enough self-dignity to
No,
say,
you don't.
if you want to wear them, I don't care.
All right, I'll take it. I'll take what I can get from Zach, the gatekeeper of what shoes you're allowed to wear. Apparently,
That was just killing me. Where it's like, no, I'll never wear New Balance, but Crocs.
now Crocs.
With that kind of logic.
I can't wait for Robin to come home from Disney and just be like, I'm a whole new
What is
man. just walking around with
Got your
Crocs.
Crocs.
You just need
She's
to
like,
you need to
"What
buy
are
a
those?"
robe. You need to buy a robe.
I
as
already
well.
have one.
Oh yes,
When she-
I like
okay,
where this is going.
Get yourself a big, thick pair of glasses, and when she comes in, just be in the Crocs, a robe, and a thick pair of glasses, reading a Bible.
I really like this.
I see-
And then,
I see what
and
you're
be
doing.
sitting in your chair, and when she comes in, go, "Oh, honey, you're home."
Well, I mean, I have to pick her up at the airport. So it's-
With wear your Crocs.
that's
With
yeah.
your Crocs.
And if you're driving, you don't need them to be in sport mode.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's true. But my car's in sport mode, so do I have to slip it over?
Maybe.
Is it the rules? What's the
Not
rules of
necessary.
Crocs?
No, the rules of Crocs is you do what you need to do.
Hold on,
Bro,
hold
I've been
on.
working so hard
Crocs-
to try to figure out
Crocs
like a
sport
segue
mode?
into the Marvel news with this.
Hold on.
Really
Crocs sports mode is so intense that your car's sports mode doesn't even meet Crocs sports mode.
Oh, burn to my car, I guess.
I was gonna say, does it say
F
more about
you,
your car? Or
Nissan.
does it say more about
F you,
Crocs?
Nissan.
I'll bet you anything. Those Nissan engineers, they're wearing Crocs. They know what's up.
I'm gonna take these to work, and everyone's gonna look at my shoes and then be like, "Lightning!" Like
You can't
Thor.
wear them to work. You have to have closed steel-toed boots.
And you don't have to have steel toe, but
On-
they're closed
on
shoe
track.
boots.
No,
They're
you
on
closed
don't.
shoe.
track.
They are closed shoe. Closed.
No, he's
toed
right.
shoes.
You do.
I
They
am
have to be
correct.
steel toed.
They have to be steel-toed.
You can get steel toed Crocs.
For those of you that can't see, Ryan just threw his hands up in the air, turned around, and is now looking for steel-toed Crocs.
No, you can't.
Hold on. I actually need this. This is a fact-checking moment, and not one of those garbage fact checks where they
That's
say
the thing.
it,
I
it
don't.
happened,
That
but you
I
shouldn't
do
have
not
said it.
believe.
By the way, that is probably one of my favorite fact checking things when somebody fact checks something and they're like, it's false. It's true, but they shouldn't have said
There
it.
is nothing more. There is nothing more insulting to know that Crocs have just as many options as vehicles do.
Also,
do you want a sport Croc? Because this one actually says sport on it.
Ooh, they got the off-road tread on them.
What? This is the Jeep.
That's the Jeep of Crocs. So just to give you guys further incentive, I have Googled the phrase "famous people wearing Crocs,"
Dude,
and I have found photographs of John Cena wearing Crocs,
of course,
Justin Bieber wearing Crocs, Justin Bieber wearing Crocs again, Rihanna wearing Crocs,
of course,
Justin Bieber wearing Crocs once again, Whoopi Goldberg wearing Crocs. Let's see who else we can find.
I just realized something though. Remember how I made the joke about the van with the lightning
Adam Sandler
painted on the back,
and Jamie Foxx wearing Crocs together.
I don't want to be in the same area.
Post Malone wearing Crocs.
I could
Remember
be
what I
with
said
Post
about-
Malone though.
Remember what I said
Kendall
about
Jenner wearing Crocs.
Remember what I said about you and your dad and your political opinions? This is all just lining right up.
I just realized these actually are like vehicles though, because if you think about it, I just bought in Croc form. I bought the van with the lightning, the old 80s going to a rock band.
Wait, did you actually buy a van?
No, but I bought a Croc that's in
Oh.
light on
Drew
the side.
Barrymore wearing Crocs.
But that's the thing is this has sport and off road like a Jeep would. These literally are the car shoes of cars of shoes
A Mormon team
I don't know
did
how
a
to
foot
say
race
that.
in Crocs. He had them in sport mode.
There's too much, man. I'm gonna cancel this. I'm canceling this. I don't want these.
No, you have to trust me.
I don't.
Crocs are great. Source, dude, trust me.
That's so base.
What are we talking about?
You know,
R.I.P.
of all
You know
the,
who definitely wears?
of all the Marvel people. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Of all the Marvel characters who would wear Crocs, who would wear the most Crocs?
Eddie Brock.
I was gonna go with Stephen Strange. Dude, doctors like them some Crocs. Source, my sister's a nurse.
No,
Trust me, bro.
No, that's priceless. The number one person in the Marvel universe that would wear Crocs would be Captain Marvel.
Oh, that's
Explain.
true. That's true.
Watch
He's
the
like,
movie.
do I have to?
Like, it's one of those few rare times in life where I'll say it's self-explanatory.
I feel like that's a bird to reserve, but
Brie Larson.
Brie Larson.
she
Just 'cause it's
definitely
Brie
wears
Larson.
Crocs. She definitely wore the Crocs.
No, those are clogs. Those are high heels. Kendall Jenner again.
Who would have thought
I-
that Brie
you-
Larson's too classy for?
I was gonna say there's
No,
some
no, no,
FBI
no.
agent.
Crocs
looking
are too classy to be worn by Brie Larson.
That's fair. That's fair.
I can't find pictures of Brie Larson wearing Crocs.
If I put these on,
I was
and
gonna
these
say
are like
there's-
my new daily
there's-
driver shoes, I'm gonna be really mad.
they will be.
There's some FBI
Trust.
agent just sitting back going, "What on earth is this? Some kind of new foot fetish thing?" Like,
Anna Kendrick wears Crocs.
Anna Kedge? What?
Anna Kendrick wears Crocs.
Oh wait, I'm thinking the wrong person. Never mind.
I don't know what else you
that-
need.
the fact that you didn't want us to know who you were thinking about is concerning.
Yeah,
I don't think he knows who he was thinking about.
well, don't worry.
Oh,
I think he
I
knows
see where
exactly
you-
who
okay.
he's
Don't
thinking
worry about it. Anyway, I said Eddie Brock.
Eddie Brock
That
works
was
for
the-
me too.
That was the.
He's a reporter.
Who's Eddie Brock?
He is also he's the person that holds the symbiote Venom. I don't even want to talk about this. I just want to keep talking about Crocs. I don't even know what I'm doing.
I'm just giving about Crocs.
I don't really want to talk about
Eddie
anything.
Croc.
So Croc's not.
So
it's not Venom in the new Spider-Man film. It's the Croc.
You can say so. DC would the Croc wear Crocs in DC?
Definitely.
I literally just searched
Is-
Killer Crocs,
is-
Killer
is
Croc
it-
to see what his name was.
Would the Shark from Suicide Squad? wear
yes.
Crocs?
Definitely. He
Absolutely.
wears surfer shorts.
Yeah,
Like a swim trunks.
He'd wear them.
So great.
Who in Star Wars would wear Crocs?
Chewie. Definitely Chewie.
Oh yeah. I feel that.
No,
I would think Lando.
Hux.
Lando would. Oh, Hux
Or
definitely.
Hux. Oh yeah, Hux.
Hux has a
Oh my god,
Crocs,
of course.
I'm thinking Lando would. Lando would just have that swagger that he
you know
can
what?
pull off anything.
Yeah,
he wears
Lando.
Oh,
capes.
you know what? He would hear all the people saying that Crocs
So-
can't be cool.
Right.
It's a rare thing. Lando would be the one to wear Crocs and pull it off.
Well, he brought capes back. Like
He did.
he brought
like,
capes back.
I've watched Lando Calrissian in so many Star Wars films, and I was like, you know what I need? I need a
I need a
cape.
cape.
Old Luke would wear Crocs. Young Luke wouldn't.
Probably not.
Young Luke would wear New Balance because Uncle Owen would teach him that those are the right shoes to wear. And then young Luke would learn from the rebels that like Jordans or Vans are cool.
What you're saying
And then
is
as an
the
adult, he would
poor-
realize that the comfort and sport offered by Croc brand shoes
what he just said.
is where it really is.
What he's saying is, poor farmer boy Luke is like, I can only afford New Balance, so this is normal. But the moment he joins the
This is
Rebel
normal.
Alliance and becomes like a rich person, he's like, I got to do those.
He gets
Jordans.
the bougie shoes.
And then he gets old and he becomes like the Big Lebowski. He's like, this money doesn't matter, so he puts Crocs on. That's what I.
Yeah.
That changes that scene where he's in like the.
Ima-
He's on that like that
On the
like,
salt plains
on the
fighting
salt
Kylo.
plant. Yeah,
Imagine that, but Luke's wearing Crocs
my God.
Instead of wearing boots, he's wearing Crocs. We should just remake the Star Wars trilogy, but with Crocs instead.
Yeah.
Like
Could
all
you
of their
imagine that?
shoes are just super Crocs.
It's just a close up of him stepping out, pulling out his lightsaber, taking off his Crocs, rolling them into sport mode, and putting them
Oh
back
my
on.
God, yes.
And then Kylo goes after him. Wait, hold on.
Wait,
He
cut
does
this out of the podcast because we got a skit. We got a YouTube skit.
Hold
going.
on.
we do.
Hold on. It's literally the first half of the fight is him going like it's just them fighting, and then there's a close up on his feet. He takes off his Crocs, puts them in sport mode, and goes, "All right, it's time."
No, even better. he does something like a fake out where he kicks the Croc to try to fool Kylo Ren, and then when it lands, he kicks it into sport mode.
Bro,
and puts it back on.
just because I know what Crocs look like, and I'm pretty sure this is the alcohol talking, but I'm looking at my 501st troopers right there, and bro, they're wearing Crocs.
Oh,
Do you
501st
see-
got
do
them
you-
Crocs.
Do you see the thing
They're in
that goes
leisure mode.
over the
They got
top
the
of the
drip.
ankle? They got the drip, and they even have the sunglasses. You're right.
They got the Croc drip.
That's a new character I'm going to design. I'm going to buy those.
Croc drip.
I'm going to buy those drip sunglasses,
I'm a-
and for the 100th episode, since it's going to be video format.
I'm emotionally finished on the day.
I don't
it's
even know
over.
what we're talking about anymore. Who
It's
are
over.
Uh, and also, in case classic sport mode or not sport mode Crocs aren't your style, they also offer loafers, flip flops, sandals, slides, sneakers, boots, and socks.
Think Norm Macdonald would wear Crocs?
Oh yeah, he definitely. Norm
We'll Google it.
Norm.
By the way,
Norm
Norm
Macdonald's
passed
allowed to do
away.
whatever he wants.
Oh
He
yeah, he
passed
did.
away. I try to follow something other than Crocs on this show. There's somebody right now that has like a vendetta against Crocs, and they're listening to this episode, and they're seething.
No, they're sitting there going, Zach is the only one that understands reality.
Zach's
I can't
the only
find any
logical
pictures.
person in this room.
I can't find any pictures of Norm Macdonald wearing Crocs.
I bet he wears New Balances.
Apparently, they call the little bedazzle things you put in gibbets charms.
I'm buying a bunch of them.
Gibbets?
Yeah,
Like
you can't. You
Like
bought one that doesn't have
giblets?
the holes for them.
What?
gizzards?
Yours doesn't have the air holes because they're work Crocs. They're meant to protect your feet.
They're called gibbets, right?
Yes.
I want to create an off-brand of my own called
I'm actually disappointed
gizzards.
because I wanted to.
Why?
because giblets and gizzards,
that's
and then it would
okay.
just be an off-brand Crocs like accessory.
Man,
Just get another pair of Crocs. Get your daily drivers. Those are your work Crocs.
Amazon
driver.
Amazon is probably really confused right now because I went from buying like creatine powder, protein powder, and like vitamins to paintbrushes to Crocs. They're like, this man went through an evolution in the process of a month.
I thought Crocs also did. I guess they do socks. I said do.
Can I buy those drip sunglasses?
Do it. Get yourself some drip sunglasses to go with your Crocs. Zach, you have to get a pair of Crocs.
There was something glorious about like me listening to your sentence and realizing you said like a normal sentence like a normal person would, and then like you just acknowledging the fact that you said doo doo in the middle of your sentence. Like I'm just
Bro,
sitting here like, oh, he said a logical statement. Like
Yeah, I did.
I can get box glasses, bat glasses,
Oh,
or
no.
actual drip glasses where they just
Get
drip.
the box ones.
Robin,
What
if you're
about the
listening to
fire
this
ones?
episode-
I'll get new Crocs. I will get daily because I don't use Crocs for my daily driver. I will get daily driver Crocs if you two do as well.
Robin, if you're listening to this episode, this is what happens when you leave
She's
Ryan
not.
by himself.
She's not.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Please come home.
So we need to figure out a time to take you guys to the Crocs store. We've also officially been talking about Crocs for 35 minutes.
Oh my god.
Norm Macdonald's dead. We covered that. Venom 2 is a movie coming out that we'll talk about after it comes out.
We didn't do Norm justice there.
Norm Macdonald is dead.
Yeah, he was a great comedian.
He was. Haha, very funny.
Yeah, that felt real. Nothing more. Really honoring Norm Macdonald by talking 30 minutes of Crocs and just like a underhanded comment. Like,
Norm
he was
Macdonald's
funny.
death isn't funny like haha funny like a Woody Allen movie. It's like funny haha. It's like funny strange like a Woody Allen marriage. I think that's his quote.
What?
I don't know. I didn't
I
watch a
don't
whole
know.
lot of them.
I didn't follow that.
Are you ordering more Crocs?
No more. I'm ordering my sunglasses.
Gotcha.
Oh dear lord.
Zach, you're compelled at this point.
Yo, next Saturday is gonna be the best day.
Do I have to wear my Crocs?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Okay. Zach,
Listen,
sometime this week,
Yo.
you, me, and Ryan can come too if he wants.
Wait, sorry.
Croc store in
Are we
Tanger.
going to the Croc store?
Yes.
Okay, well then I'm gonna
Oh my
cancel
God.
these and I'm gonna go to the actual Croc store. But
Okay.
you should buy these sunglasses.
Okay.
Oh my god. It's
Send me a link
literally just
on Discord.
a straight visor.
We're doing it.
Like
Zach.
look like Soldier
Yo, this
76.
100th episode is gonna be unbelievably lit, and no one's gonna.
I'll tell my dad to wear his Crocs. He'll
Oh
hear
my
this.
God.
Actually, it'll be good.
This is so great.
Well, now I don't know. Should I keep my Crocs or should I wait and go to the store?
Wait to go to the store. Get a feel for them.
I feel like
the Crocs choose you, Ryan.
I feel like it's like Harry Potter. You just show up and
that
it's
was
like
yes.
it's like there's
that's
just
Zach, that was the reference. Yeah.
That's the joke. Is all you go into a store and he hands you a box of Crocs, and when you put them on, like the world glows.
Yeah.
just like in Harry Potter
Just
when he gets. his
imagine
Have
what-
you ever worn Crocs?
no.
You guys are.
Listen, I
You're
put a
not
pair
ready.
of boots on my freshman year of high school, and I went, "Oh my god, these are great." And like, I tried driving with regular shoes the other day. I had a hard time doing it
Oh yeah.
because I'm so used to the extra like width on my shoes.
I had a similar experience switching from my. And Zach's got to take a call. Is that Soldier 76 glasses?
They're like they're Cyclops glasses, like the
Oh my
Cyclops
god.
for the X-Men.
No, what Zach was just saying, I had a similar experience with going from my Jordans, which have very, very thick soles, to my Vans, which are very thin, and driving felt weird. Ryan, I'm ready. I'll get my dad to come too. He might want new Crocs.
I can't believe that this episode is going to be filled with Crocs and just like a underhanded comment about Norm Macdonald passing.
And Venom.
And Venom.
Little comment about Venom. Do you have anything else?
I mean, I have a lot to talk about, but it's all been derailed by alcohol and Crocs.
Well, all right, we'll stop the Croc discussion for now. The Croc talk has ended.
Well,
Your turn.
obviously Norm Macdonald passed away.
Yeah, that
And
VV
that's-
said.
Unbelievably sad because he's one of the last comedians who I think truly honors. Hey, Zach, you're back.
We are all good. Continue.
You're all good? Okay.
Okay.
My dog is alive, so
Oh, that's good. What I was
Good to
saying,
know.
what I was saying is, it's sad that Norm Macdonald has passed away because he's one of the last comedians that I think truly honors the like freedom of speech and everything's funny. There's nothing that's off the table. Like people,
fair.
I know people will probably be like, "Well, Joe Rogan and them do it." It's like, no, Rogan does not. He keeps his content to a certain demographic and stuff like that, and a certain idea. Not, I guess, not a demographic, but like a certain feel for it. I mean, Norm Macdonald is very famous for the whole time that he was on Saturday Night Live, and he did that like News of the Week show. Every time he got a chance to talk about O.J. Simpson, he did. Even when the network kept telling him, "You can't do these jokes." We were just talking about it before the episode. Like,
Yeah.
one of the funniest ones that he did. Like I said, one of my favorite ones that he did was, OJ was quoted as saying for Nicole, "I would take a bullet for her." And it's really sad when the person that would take a bullet for you is the one that murders you. And then, like, I've been rewatching Mike Tyson Mysteries because he plays the pigeon, and every part of his character is what makes Mike Tyson Mysteries what it is. It's there is something kind of interesting in being that celebrity. Like, I feel like every celebrity goes to Twitter to announce I'm dealing with cancer, like feel bad for me and stuff like that. And like Norm's been battling cancer. What'd they say?
6 years.
6 years.
Oh, was it only 6?
Oh,
was
I thought
it?
it was 6.
I read a decade.
I don't
It may have been.
know.
I'll double check.
I remember they said it was for a very long time.
It might have just said like the better part of a decade or
Yeah,
something.
so he was battling like cancer and never told anyone, which makes more sense to why his one show that he was doing, like a podcast show, was like very fickle on like when it would when he could show up to record. Is now you know what was going on, but it's just incredible.
But it was the same thing with Chadwick Boseman too.
Right.
Granted, that one was a lot quicker.
Right. But that's just the thing is like Norm, Chad, all like it's amazing to see celebrities who I think truly are just like people who love the craft that they do. And like I said with Norm, like he really loved comedy and he really stuck to his guns. Like comedy is what you make it and everything is funny. I mean,
He had a gift for making things that shouldn't have been funny pretty funny.
I just think it's his voice. Everything, like the way he tells the story. I don't know if you like. Everyone has been sharing this. Everyone is sharing this as like his main joke, but the moth joke, and it's a clip from Conan. I'm not going to say the moth joke because I couldn't possibly remember it all or even give it justice. But it is a pretty funny joke, but it's not his best in my opinion. But it's like the setup for the moth joke is probably 6-7 minutes long of just him telling the story of this moth talking to a doctor about his depression. And how it ends is the doctor saying like, moth, why did you come here to talk to me about your problems? And he's just like, the light was on. Like, it's such a stupid joke. But the whole joke is like this setup. You're like, well, this moth is talking about like, oh man, my kids don't like me. I feel depressed. I hate myself, doc. I don't know what to do. Sometimes, doc, life just feels like it's not worth living. And this doctor tries to like, well, go see a psychiatrist, not why did you come to me? And the weird thing is because it's one of those jokes where it's like where you would expect the punchline is at the end, but really the punchline is the whole joke, and then the end is just the
realization,
just an ad to the joke. Like it's and that's the thing is when you look at anything any bit of comedy that he does is really it's funny because it's so off the wall, but it would only be funny from his voice, from how he talks, because he doesn't talk like he doesn't say a joke real quick. Like he does a lot of like like like, stuff like that with his, and it like almost the point that where what makes the joke funny is the fact that it takes him so long to say the joke.
That's fair.
That's what makes and it's. Like if you watch Billy Madison, I think every part of his character, Billy Madison, is unbelievable.
It's so funny.
He's just like a drunk friend. Yes, just always in the background. Like the one part where they ask, like, where's Billy at? He's like, school, I think. Like, and it's so funny because it's from him. But you like, I don't know. It's just. It's
funny.
It's one of those comedians right now who he was in that state now where everyone was attacking him for the jokes that he said in the past, but he's one of the last he was one of the last actual bastions, and I think he's one of those people who's just like, I'm not going to tell people I have cancer because no one cared when you were in the idea that I had normal health, like good health. So why would I
get it? Normal health,
right? But that's the thing is like I agree with him is like I'm not going to tell everyone that I'm dying because if you cared enough about me when I was healthy, like if you cared enough to call me like, oh, you were such a good person or say nice things about me,
just to confirm, you're not dying, right?
No.
Okay. Want to make that clear?
No, I'm not dying.
Well, I think that's
You
also
sure?
We're also on the mic,
Do you
so
want
I
to?
obviously wouldn't say. I'm definitely
Okay. It could be arranged.
Yeah, after my Crocs, I probably will get shot.
You might, or if you have them in sport mode, you'll be able to run away.
Outrun those bullets
Oh my god.
with those lightning.
But if they're
abilities.
not in sport mode and they go to make a grab for you, they get the Croc. You're not in sport mode. You just get out of the Croc
Well,
and
that's
you're out of there.
that's why I got the lightning paint job, because it allows me to be as quick as lightning. I get to pull from.
It
the
gives you
speed
plus
force.
3 speed.
Yeah, I get to pull from the speed force.
Lightning Crocs are plus 3 speed.
Thanks for all the jokes, Norm.
Bye, Norm.
Yeah, well, it's just it does suck if you loved comedy as much as like. I don't know. It's weird because I don't feel like there's a lot.
Ryan or Zach thinks that that his death is funny. Zach's
Clearly.
just
But
giggling.
I think that's how Norm would like it.
Yeah,
He would like you to be laughing.
just like
at his
Kobe.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to stop saying Kobe when you throw something. It's a way to honor him.
Dude, there was.
Is it though?
So,
Have you seen the guy
We'll tell you
online?
heard it here first. Just because Norm Macdonald is dead doesn't mean comedy is dead.
Can I ask you a question? If you throw something out of a helicopter and you yell Kobe, is it still honoring him, or is it?
I remember.
No, because Kobe's for accuracy. There's like no way you can be
It
accurate
was-
from a helicopter.
What if
I
I'm trying to
remember-
hit a tree?
I remember watching a clip
It
right
depends on how
after
small the tree is. Kobe is for accuracy. Yeet is for distance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I remember right
Did he
after
yell-
that happened, I was watching a Warzone clip, and one of the things you often do in Warzone is drop helicopters on people. And this guy just instinctually dropped a helicopter and got a quad
As
kill.
you do.
And he just went, Kobe.
no.
And everyone in the lobby was like, dude. like,
Dude.
like it
Too
just
soon.
happened.
That's
It was like it wasn't even a week after it happened.
I
Wow.
still remember when Kobe passed.
he saw his opportunity and he took it, whether or not it was a good
like,
choice.
As soon as it happened, like you could hear him just kind of go, "Oh!" Like it was like I just did it out of habit. Like
I'm still shocked that right now we live in a world where when Kobe passed away, everyone, said like rest in peace, like everyone was sad about it. But Ari Shaffir was the only comedian to just blatantly attack Kobe when he was not alive, claiming all these saying all these things on his Instagram. But when Norm passed away, he's completely silent, which tells you, man, Norm either did not do anything wrong or just because Norm was a
My man,
comedian,
Norm.
Ari was just like, I can't attack a comedian, but a basketball player, I could do that.
basketball player.
Did you watch the Ari Shaffir
No.
stuff? Oh my God, man, you missed out.
I don't follow a lot of the comedy culture stuff.
Oh,
To be
man.
honest with you, I think that kind of comes down to like this Puritan culture now, where it's like if you've ever made a mistake in life, then
Ari Shaffir-
you never get to redeem yourself.
Well, if
and
you-
he just never let that go.
Well, no, if you watch Ari Shaffir was doing what exactly a comedian. What really it was kind of in a weird way. It was like branding. It was to get his name out there because he. Listen, I don't know Kobe's history. I don't know if any of this stuff is true or just bull crap. But when Kobe passed, Ari went on to his Instagram. He said so happy R.I.P. So happy a rapist is finally off the streets. So I was like, geez, Ari, what's going? Everyone,
Calm down.
Yeah.
everybody, even Ari's friends Bert, Rogan, and Tom Segura were like, Ari needs to calm down. And then Ari disappeared, and now he come back.
went away.
But everyone forgot. But it was just so weird to see
Well, and that's one of those things where so the big thing with that was that I believe he slept with an underage woman, and they never disclosed ages.
But was it allegedly?
No, it happened because I think he'd even admitted it, but I think she was 16 and showed up at a game, and she looked like she was easily could have been 18. And it was one of those things where it was both of them were I think she was yeah, I did this, and that's why it never went anywhere.
So don't commit adultery, kids.
Well, yeah,
don't
but
sleep
that was
with-
the big
Remember
thing is that he was
to
sleeping with his
card your
wife.
one night stands.
or just don't do it. Just
That too.
don't sleep with someone on the night.
Well, that's the big thing. Don't cheat on your wife.
He
That's-
cheated on his. Oh,
Yeah, that was the big thing.
Yeah,
'Cause he was out on the road and he met up with a woman that he just met.
Fun fact: the easiest way to not cheat on someone is not put yourself in the situation
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah, why would you why would I want to disappoint two women?
Yeah, exactly. Man, you and me, we're on so many wavelengths together.
We're just connected.
That's the joke I was thinking about.
And just imagine when we're Croc boys.
I'm glad I'm well adjusted with my wife.
You and I, we're gonna be Croc brothers.
Is that how you become Croc brothers? Is you grab my foot
Uh-huh.
and I grab? Should I grab your foot?
Yeah, you
Give me
can.
your foot.
For those of
throw
you,
shoes on.
Yeah.
I see what it is.
These are two.
Robin's not here,
these
so you keep your shoes on.
These take too long to take on and off. That's my problem with the Vans. They have so many
Oh.
laces. Oh, you mentioned
we
your
figured-
boots,
so-
and then you left to take a phone call.
yes,
Uh,
I was checking
I
on my
had the
dog.
same experience because those Jordans have like real thick soles.
Yeah.
Vans have almost none. So it was a weird experience.
When you go to drive.
yeah,
Yeah.
it
Well,
feels
I-
wrong.
I drive a
I
standard,
can feel
too.
the pedal.
Yeah.
So do
it's-
I.
Well, like my big thing is like the way that like I drive is I put my heel down and then I just pivot on my heel.
Yeah, same.
So like whenever I no longer had that extra inch, my foot couldn't go as far,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
had to lift my foot off the
dead pedal.
off the ground in order to actually
Wait,
get
do you
to
keep
the
your
floor.
foot on the floor or on the dead pedal?
I keep
To the
my
left.
I keep my right foot on gas brake and
Yeah.
my left foot off to the side. My left foot wasn't as bad because I'm used to kind of doing that with the clutch, but for gas and brake,
Yeah.
I'm never in big motion. So like all of a sudden I was like I have to lift my foot to do something, and like I cramped up, not driving with boots, and I sat there and I thought to myself, I can't be this out of shape. like I can't be this out of shape that I can't drive without boots, without a 1-inch helper.
You also made me think because you said you
I
wore them
feel
for the first
that.
time and just
I
had
feel
this
that.
connection to the boots. I had the
Yeah.
same thing as a late teenager. I got my only pair of cowboy boots, and
Yeah.
they fit perfectly. I'd heard all the stories about having to break them in.
Yep.
They fit perfectly from moment one. I love those things. I still wear them when I get a chance to.
I know this is a bit premature, but like our Nashville trip, we're not going to be able to record an episode for that.
We'll record early.
Are we going to do an early episode? Okay.
That's right. So all of you guys can get your 40 minutes of
The reason I
Crocs
say
in.
that is because we are going to go see Dune while we're in Tennessee because it's the only way we can. How are we going to like?
Well,
Do you want to record an episode from Tennessee? Like,
We
should I
can.
pack the equipment?
not all of it, but we can figure that out.
Okay.
So I guess there will be a remote trip in the middle of October.
Yeah,
You'll
there
hear
will be.
us live from somewhere
I'm-
else.
I'm gonna
Not
be-
live, but
I'm gonna need
With
the
our
dates
inst-
again so
I
that
tell
I
you
can
what, with
tell
the-
my employer.
With the Instagram, since we're all three.
wait, what?
I'm gonna need my dates again so I can tell my employer.
Okay, I'll get this.
Which is odd. We went from
From the
one
20th to-
job
from the
between the
20th
three of us to 5 jobs between the three of us.
yeah. How'd that happen?
We became productive members of society and then started
We
talking
did.
about Crocs.
You guys were talking all this crap about me having a job. Now look at you.
Oh my God! Yeah, the Crocs are connected to jobs.
I don't. Think,
Crocs get jobs.
I don't think that's true.
You want to save the economy, Joe Biden? There's your answer.
Yes. Bye, everyone. The Croc bailout must happen.
I think I just killed Ryan.
All right.
Universal basic Crocs for everyone.
This episode's over.
we're just
This
bringing
is
in
it.
Andrew Yang.
Well, thanks
do it.
for listening to Pop Culture Unboxing, the shoe edition.
Croc culture unboxing.
Jeez, this episode is crap. It's not really. It was actually.
No,
really
it's-
fun. I
it's
thought
a good
this
episode.
was
It's a great
probably really
episode.
entertaining. It's really nice when you come and be like, "Oh, a pop culture show. I'll watch that," and then you talk about Crocs all day.
You could argue that Crocs are part of pop culture because they
As long-
have such
Listen.
penetration in pop culture.
Listen, they
Listen.
could save our economy.
Listen, you can't sue us because it's in the title.
How many other shoes can you name by brand and instantly have a picture in your mind? A clear
DC.
picture in my mind.
DC
Or of your mind.
Adidas.
Which ones?
Jordans.
What do you mean?
When you
which
say
one?
Adidas, what shoe do you picture from Adidas?
I mean, I just picture Adidas.
I
Like,
picture an Ultra Boost,
I don't.
but you might picture a different one.
Okay. So,
But
still-
Croc?
sounds like I'm still.
With Crocs, you get the OG with the little
Okay.
little filtration air filtration holes. Jordans, retro ones. Everyone thinks
Well,
of those
that's
first.
the thing. It's like you can picture Jordans.
Or
I
Air
can
Force
also
Ones.
picture Walmart shoes. How about what about the water shoes? Picture
Bates.
water shoes because they look the same pretty much anything. How about climbing shoes? You
That-
could see those
No,
pretty too.
no. I said by brand. Vans, you can do it. Converse, you can do it, but you kind of get the same picture with each of those. Crocs are iconic.
They're not though.
They are.
If anything,
The
Vans
cultural
are iconic.
Croc revolution is coming.
Bro, Vans
and you
are
can
more
either
iconic.
be at the start of it or you can be a victim of it.
Bro, Vans are more iconic.
I don't know. about that.
Yeah, they definitely have. They used to be poor
If
person
you want
shoes.
to find our show, you can find it at Pop Culture Unboxing on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram,
I
TikTok.
mean, if you're listening to this, you
if
probably
you want to
already
find me,
found
you
it.
can find me on Twitter in 2 places now. At Matt Ross VO and at Croc's Biggest Fan 101. Yay.
Okay.
And also when I never stream, but Twitch, Jan Jinkle.
You can find me at RikiTiki252 everywhere except for Twitter. That's still Red Steak Ryan. Also, you can find me at my new Twitter handle, second Crocs fan of America, at at Destiny Shirt. I'm just looking at you for a description.
I like how your at handle has 2
My
ats
name's
in it.
Ryan. Bye. Go ahead, Zach.
You can find me at Little Leaf _ LIEF. That underscore is important. I'm not a middle-aged Brazilian woman. And dear Lord, we deserve what we get.
Don't you have something else?
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Twitch.
Yeah,
is also.
You're
a
literally
Little
gonna leave here to go be on it.
Leaf.
Do
Yeah.
you have? And you sure you don't have another Twitter handle?
No, I don't have any other.
Are
Twitter
you
handle.
sure?
Yes.
You're absolutely certain.
Recall Biden.
Episode 100, the Croctacular. Bye. I love you.
That's his Twitter handle.
After a while, crocodile.
Bye. I didn't know you were still recording.